Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to switch it up here just for a little bit. Earlier today, got home from work, decided to come home and I shot two parts. Part one was the first 10 releases, standalone releases from Arrow Video, and then I had a little bit of time, so I shot a part two to that, and that was another 10 standalone releases from Arrow Video. Having a lot of fun with these guys. That first video was a little long, just with me coming home from work, not getting any sleep, brain's kind of tuning in and out, and there's a lot of rambling, so I haven't had a chance to go back and watch those. I just kind of uploaded them. Guys, if those videos are excessive and I ramble too much, I apologize. Most of the time, especially with working night shift and the crazy schedule that I do have, the brain just isn't, stimulated enough to be accurate with everything, but I try to do my best, guys. But I figure I'd change it up. Guys, if you want to see those videos, please feel free to go back and look at them. Like I said, part one is 10 titles, part two is 10 titles. Part one is all Region B Blu-ray releases from Arrow Video. Part two is Region A releases. So try to be a little thorough about the region free stuff, like, especially if anybody out there who's looking into starting to, really collect Arrow Video, or maybe just even collect movies from different territories. Please be aware that there is different regions, and if you're not properly educated on the matter, you really could be fucking yourself pretty quick. Because I've heard of a lot of horror stories that people go out and buy a bunch of these movies, and they're very excited to get into these boutique lines and go to pop that disc in, and there's a region error up there, and that shit's got to be heartbreaking. I encourage anybody, though, to get a region free player. If you're a physical media collector, I've said this 100 times, and I'll say it a fucking million more times. If you are a physical media collector and you would like to really broaden your collection, have no restrictions on the things that you spend your hard-earned dollars on, get a region free Blu-ray player. You can even get the 4K players. I know 4K discs they're all region as it is anyway, but you can get the 4K UHD players that actually have the region free Blu-ray software and the region free for DVD. So no limitations, and that's the way it should be, especially if you're collecting and you're spending a lot of money on this shit. If you buy it, you should be able to watch it, not have some government restriction saying what you can and what you can't watch, because after all, that's fucking censorship. Anyway, guys, so what we're going to do today, let me see what I got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I got 10 DVDs here from Arrow Video. 8 of them is from Arrow Video, and I have only 2 in here that's from ArrowDrome. I'm not very familiar with ArrowDrome. I do know that this was kind of, I don't know whether it was maybe it was like a side project Arrow Video was doing. They were putting out like affordable DVDs for people to purchase. This was years and years ago. I do know that ArrowDrome does not put out anything anymore. These are pretty hard to find on eBay sometimes. That's the only way, me living in the States, I can find them anyway, is going through secondhand. Maybe somebody on Facebook sells them, or whatever. It's always secondhand though. But I only got 2 of those, so I'm going to show those first, and then we'll get to just the Arrow Video DVDs. Guys, as far as these DVDs go, I'll look on the back and tell you what's what, but especially with Arrow Video DVDs, the ones I have in this stack anyway, you got to have a region-free DVD player. So, I think your regions go, especially for DVD, it goes 0 through 9, and a lot of these are region 2, so these will not work in a region 1 DVD player, like your regular DVD player that you would buy here in the States. So just please, guys, keep that in mind. If you see anything in here you're interested in, please be aware of the region stamps. I can't stress that enough. Don't want anybody to go out and buy shit, especially being inspired by my videos, or see something that they like, go out and buy it, come home, get very excited about it, pop it in, and shit don't work, and they're like, well, that fucking dude, he was holding this up in a video and he's watching it, why can't I watch it? I'm just trying to be thorough about the regions as much as I can. Alright, guys, so let's pop into this thing. We will be here for a minute. Guys, if my subscribers are familiar with my channel, I sit here and I ramble like hell because I love this shit and I adore it. And Guys, if you're new to the channel, please just bear with me. As I said before, we will be here for a minute. Go grab yourself a snack. Go grab yourself something to drink. And let's have some fun. That's what we're here for. Watching Lucio Fulci's The Beyond in the background on Shudder. I love Shudder. I've discovered a lot of movies I've never seen before on Shudder. Guys, if you're unfamiliar with it, this streaming app is basically $5 a month. Tons and tons of content. I know a lot of people that are familiar with it, like myself, definitely jumped on the Shudder whenever Shudder announced that Joe Bob Briggs was coming back for like a 72-hour marathon, I think in 2018. And it was phenomenal. Since then, Joe Bob Briggs has done 2 seasons for The Last Drive-In for Shudder. Some Thanksgiving specials, Christmas specials, Halloween specials, and it's been fucking great. Guys, if you have $5 to spare, you love horror, you want to give a streaming app a chance, please go for Shudder. I would advise you to stay away from subscribing through Amazon, because Amazon, unfortunately, does not let their subscribers access the live channels. And there's 3 different live channels. So, and usually that's, I use a Roku stick. It works great. And it allows me to access all their streaming movies, plus the 3 live streaming channels. And guys, half the time I'll come back here, I'll be fucking around, I'll be rearranging my room, whatever it is, and I'll literally just put on one of those channels and have something on it. Before I know it, I'm getting sucked into it, or maybe it's a movie I've already seen 20 times, but I'm like, damn, I'll watch that again. It's a great service, guys. Enough rambling about that. I assure you, Shudder is not, paying me to tell you that, but I've had their service now for a couple years, and I love the hell out of it, and I want to share it with you. Alright, guys. Like I said, first up will be the ArrowDrome DVDs. Guys, I did turn out all the lights in my room just to see how good this ring light's going to do. I'm sure the autofocus on my phone is probably going to go crazy, but I want to go back and take a look to see what the best lighting looks like. If I turn on the big light, which is a fluorescent light above me, it casts a glare on all my shit back there, and it makes everything look horrible. And over here I have a 3-way lamp, and every time I turn that on, it looks like an orange light, like a big fucking sun's over there, and it's just glaring on the side of my face, and it makes everything look like shit. So guys, we'll see how this looks. Guys, if it looks like shit, please feel free to tell me that in the comment section. Go through my videos, tell me which ones you think looks the best, and we'll go that route, or we'll play with the settings on this ring light. But I literally just got this thing in. I believe it was Monday, so a couple days in with it now, and I'm trying to figure out what's the best. 8 minutes, and I haven't even shown the first fucking title yet. Videos are getting longer and longer and longer. Anyway, guys, sorry. Anyway, first up, guys, one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm sure if there's any George A. Romero fans watching this, you will definitely fucking agree with me, and that is none other than Dawn of the Dead. Like I said, guys, this was put out by ArrowDrome. I do not know a whole lot about ArrowDrome. I don't know whether this was like a side project from them. It was a cheaper way for them to put out movies for fans to buy them affordably. I know they advertise that slogan on the back of here. If I can see it, guys, it says ArrowDrome is a flea pit selected library of cult films. Violent, horrific, sleazy. To explore, step into the cult arena. Every ArrowDrome release includes a reversible sleeve of original artwork and a collector's booklet. So, you do get some features in here and stuff, guys. I'll tell you what, we will take one out of the plastic here. Take a look at it, guys. I put pretty much all my shit in plastic. I try to preserve my collection because I love it so much. I've spent so much money on it. And I love taking care of my shit because I'm very OCD. Anyway, guys, maybe that'll show up a little bit better without the... come on. There we go. What a great movie. Don't know if that's going to pick up, guys, but we are going to try like hell. See that glare? Fuck, I wish there was somewhere I could fix that. Anyway, guys, and I will later on down the line. Anyway, guys, that's the inside. You do get a booklet with it. There's the DVD disc. There is a reversible sleeve, so you got that on the front. That's what I have it. And there, right there, is the other cover artwork. So it's cool. Gives you an option. You don't like one, you can flop that bitch over and go to the next. Booklets are pretty alright and everything. I mean, at least they put one in there. And there's the artwork for ArrowDrome. I did get this on eBay. Unfortunately, the person didn't keep the booklet in pristine condition, but I'm okay with that. I think I picked this thing up for like $6. So, and I can't tell you how many fucking copies of Dawn of the Dead I have. But nice booklet though. Got some nice write-ups in there. Gosh damn, I might have to turn that light on after all. Getting so much of a glare just looking at that. But you got some artwork in here too. Trying to see if they had. Anyway, so that is Dawn of the Dead from ArrowDrome. I do have some other editions from Arrow Video of Dawn of the Dead. I have the Blu-ray window box set. I also have the DVD window box set, which I have not even opened. I was very fortunate enough to grab that off of eBay for a very good price. And, you know, I already have so many DVDs, copies of this movie from different labels, and that window box set. So I just figured I'd leave the big window DVD box set sealed just for collector's purposes. Anyway, guys, I'll set that off and we'll put that back in the bag later. Next up, I just got this one in, paid like $8 for it. I know nothing of this film. I know Vinegar Syndrome put out part 1 and part 2 of this movie. I'm interested in checking it out. I had the booklet in it and all that good stuff. So, like I said, guys, I only have two ArrowDrome titles. So I really just don't know much about them. But I'll definitely look into getting some more down the line. As long as I don't have to worry about paying some outrageous shipping charges, that's for sure. I keep finding them on eBay, but of course they're all the way in the UK, and I don't want to pay $6 for the DVD and then pay $28 for the shipping, because that's just fucking absurd. Anyway, guys, that is Penitentiary. Like I said, I do know for a fact that Arrow Video Vinegar Syndrome released Penitentiary 1 and 2. Those slipcovers for those for Vinegar Syndrome is long gone. I keep seeing those sell for stupid money. But we're not here to talk about Vinegar Syndrome today. That'll be another video. We're talking about Arrow Video and ArrowDrome, apparently. But anyway, guys, that was Penitentiary. I wish I could tell you something about it, but I can't because I haven't watched it. I'll get around to it, though. And if I like that, I'll definitely check out Penitentiary 2. Guys, this is here we're getting to the Arrow Video DVDs. I believe, you know, probably somewhere in between 2008 and 2010 is when Arrow Video really popped with their DVDs, from what I can see of their history. A lot of their stuff includes some catalogs and stuff like that inside the case. It'd be these little booklets, and you can go through there and see what they had. They would pretty much let you know up front, like if they had a DVD copy of it, but if they also had a Blu-ray, you could pick your pick. So, guys, this is by far my favorite artwork on these DVDs, even though there is a few more in here I love to death. The artwork is just fucking awesome. If I would have saw these in 2010, 2009, whatever it was, I'd have been all over this shit just for the artwork. But anyway, guys, that is Pieces. I would love to tell you that the poster for this film is inside the box, but it isn't. They did release this release. If you got the first print run, it did have the poster in it. Unfortunately, every time I pull this off my shelf and look at it, I get so depressed because the poster's not in it. But I got this for a really good price on eBay. I think I might have paid another one of those where I might have paid $7-8 for it, and I wanted a copy of it. So, and this was my copy for a while until I'll show you the next one I got there. Anyway, guys, inside the box you got your booklet, your DVD. This does have reversible artwork. Guys, I don't want to pull each one of these out because we will be here all fucking day if I do that. But anyway, guys, just take a look at that artwork again. That is that artwork right there. I would love to have a poster for that. Even for, you know, I would love to have the poster that originally came with. But if I had like a 24x36 of that poster right there, that is one piece right there that I would definitely be putting in a very nice frame, and it wouldn't be no cheap ass like Mainstays frame from Walmart. Even though those get the job done, I'm not just sitting here talking shit, but just telling you guys I love that artwork so much that yeah, that would definitely be getting a very high quality frame to be put in, and that bitch would be center living room for me. Let me put this back up the way I'm going to put it on the shelf so I don't fuck it all up. Alright, guys. Anyway, guys, I showed you Pieces. Like I said, this was my go-to whenever I wanted to watch that movie. Joe Bob Briggs showed that movie, I believe, in his first 72-hour marathon when he took over Shudder, and it was great to see him host that. I believe that was the very last movie he showed for that marathon. That no shit, that marathon went for like almost 72 hours. It was 3 days straight, and there was a lot of people. I remember being on Twitter and all that good stuff with everybody, joining the chat rooms, all that good stuff, and everybody was just muscling through it. Just people staying up for days and days watching that stuff. But anyway, guys, I'll show you my other copy I have of Pieces right here. This was put out by Grindhouse Video, and this is an amazing set. If you are a fan of this film and you don't have this, do yourself a favor, go check it out. It's got the CD soundtrack in here. I'll try to pull it out right quick, guys. There you go. There's the box right there. It does come with a soundtrack. Arrow Video did put this out as a limited edition set in this big puzzle box. Had a vinyl record with it. I've seen people unbox it on YouTube, seen pictures of it, and it looks fucking incredible. Unfortunately, I missed out on that, and to go back and get it now, it cost a fucking fortune. I could probably buy 30 movies for the price that somebody on eBay's want to sell it for. So unfortunately, that probably will never happen, but who knows? Put that back up, see where we're at. I just want to show you guys that though. As I said though, Arrow Video did put that out as a limited edition set, and it looks fucking gorgeous, and I would love to have it, but I don't. Next up, guys, Two Evil Eyes. I love the hell out of this film. That's George A. Romero, Dario Argento, doing an anthology. There's like 3 or 4 different stories on here, and they are fucking brutal. This is a great film. There is a poster for this inside the box. I do have it. It's that exact artwork right there, and guys, that artwork is, it is great. I love it. Guys, I'm hoping the back will pick up for you there. This one does say that it's Region 0, but I don't like to trust too much shit like that, because I have put in some of the Region 0 DVDs in a regular player, and it should have like a region error pop up and won't be able to watch them. So if you're going to start getting into this shit and collecting it, get yourself a region free player. Just make sure all your shit's unlocked, ready to go. But anyway, guys, and that's that artwork again. Love the hell out of it. I love that movie so much that I can't tell you how many fucking copies of that movie I have. But I tell you what, I pulled them off on the counter just to show you, just in case somebody wants to see what else there is to offer. I got this one from Blue Underground years and years ago. Guys, let me, there you go. God, it's still a bad glare. There we go. But that's Two Evil Eyes from Blue Underground. This is the single disc edition, which is great. It's fine. It's affordable. Got some special features on it. And this was my go-to there for a while to watch it, until Blue Underground released it as a 3-disc set. And I'm trying to get that lenticular to move just right, guys, so you can see that without glare. But anyway, guys, this is a phenomenal release. Has a CD soundtrack in here, a fuck ton of special features. The new scan for this looks incredible, guys. It is awesome. I don't want to sit here and go over too much over Grindhouse and Blue Underground, because it's not Arrow Video, but I want to let you know what's available out there. And I'm sure there's 88 Films even put out that title not too long ago, and from what I hear from the 88 Films fans, that's a fucking great release, especially when people overseas don't want to import the American titles. So I hear they did a phenomenal job. Anyway, guys, next up, I don't know why, but I have not watched this film yet, even though I was very excited to buy this on DVD. Got it for a great price on eBay. And that is Macabre. That artwork is just, I don't know what it is. I'm telling you, if I would have known this shit existed like in 2009, 2010, I'd have been all over it quick. Regardless of the, the region shit, I'd have found out a way. And the releases look great. I know a lot of people will think, I mean, why are you going to buy the movies for, why are you going to buy these films on DVD when you already have them on Blu-ray and you have these better editions? I like to buy all the shit. I love the history of Arrow Video. I've dabbled in it now for a few years. I love going back, seeing the previous releases. And a lot of this shit, man, I I love having it on the shelf. I'm seeing other collectors, especially like Toddy Walnuts. He'll go to do his overview videos. I'm looking at his stuff and I'm like, I want that. I want to walk into my movie room and I want to see all that shit sitting on my shelf and pull it off whenever I want to and just watch the shit out of it. And guys, I'll have Blu-rays of like Two Evil Eyes here. I just showed you 2 different Blu-rays I have from Blue Underground right there. I even have this, I believe I have an Anchor Bay DVD of this. I'll still go to the shelf and pull this DVD out and watch this one instead of the Blue Underground one just because, I want to revisit that. I want to see what the scan looked like on it. I want to see what the special features were. So, I love this shit though. But anyway, guys, before I ramble too much further, that's Macabre. Like I said, I have not watched that, unfortunately, but maybe I'll get around to that very soon. And that is the only copy of that film that I own. I don't own that from any other label. This one, however, is different. I own a fuck ton of different releases because it's one of my favorite films. When Scream Factory announced this not too long ago, a couple years ago, I lost my shit. I was like a schoolgirl sitting in my living room watching that shit. Watched the post on Facebook come on. I almost cried. Not even fucking with you. Anyway, guys, that is Silent Night, Deadly Night. This film is fucking great. Anybody who's seen, I'm sure everybody who has seen this film, if you haven't seen this film, you're fucking living under a rock. But this is a great film. Scream Factory also released Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 like a year later. I know that movie gets shit on a lot because they take a lot. I mean, like 30 minutes of the fucking first movie is cut in Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. And that shit drives everybody insane, but I like it too. Fucking Billy and Ricky. I love both those dudes. I really should have jumped on the NECA figures, but I didn't. But anyway, guys, that's Silent Night, Deadly Night. The poster is in the box, the booklet, all that good stuff. It's a phenomenal release, though. Even though I have the Scream Factory release of this, I've probably watched this DVD a dozen times, and I love it. I'll even go back and pull out my Anchor Bay DVD up there, and I'll watch that too. But that is a great release, guys. If you are interested in the Scream Factory, which is the newest release of Silent Night, Deadly Night, the newest boutique release anyway, this is it right here, and that artwork is fucking amazing. Joel Robinson did the artwork for this. I have so many of his posters hanging in my fucking living room. It's not even funny. But you see, guys, on the back of that, that thing is packed, 2-disc set. You do get the unrated version and the theatrical cut. The unrated elements, you can kind of tell where they kind of had to splice them in. They did a phenomenal job on it, and they did a great job on Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. Anyway, guys, if you're interested, that is a Region A, so if you're not all about that changing up the shit for different regions and all that, this would be for you. Set that off to the side so we don't get shit mixed up here. Next up, guys, I have 2 copies of this movie. I do know why I got 2 copies of it, but I probably should do one as a giveaway or something, but it'd be kind of hard to do it as a giveaway because a lot of people is not region free or whatever. It does say region 0 on the back, but I don't trust that shit half the time. Anyway, guys, that is Slaughter High. God, there's a glare right there on the bottom, guys. I'm so sorry for that. I'm trying to fix it here. Bear with me. I found this one. It did come with the booklet and the poster. So I snagged this one off of eBay. Got a good price on it. Here's the same movie right here. It's just I have the cover flipped around since I have 2 copies of it. And these do have, like I said before, they do have reverse artworks. So here's the reverse artwork. Jolly Killer. When I bought this one, it came with everything except for the poster. The booklet's in there and all that good stuff. It just didn't come with a poster. And my OCD just happened to be on eBay looking at pictures and listings and all that shit, and saw this one sitting in there, and it had the poster with it. And I was like, I gotta fucking have that. I can't believe it came with a poster, and I didn't realize it because on the back they don't really tell you if that release comes with a poster on some of them or not. So I'm kind of finding out shit secondhand. Thankfully, there's YouTubers out there like Toddy Walnuts and some other guys out there. They'll go through their collections pretty thorough and let you know, hey, well, my copy has this in it. So if you're looking forward to getting all this shit in it, it's out there floating around somewhere. You might have to wait on it or whatever. But so I thank those guys a lot for doing that and being so thorough. Especially like I said before, 100 times without Toddy Walnuts, I wouldn't have known 90% of this shit exists. Probably even more, like 95% of this shit. But Scotty Walnuts, you know I love you, brother. Next up, guys, and I do have the Vinegar Syndrome release of this. Please, did I take that out? This sucker shit. I did. Awesome. Anyway, it has Christmas Evil, guys. Is this the best Christmas horror film? No, but I like it. It's pretty fucked up. It's been a while since I watched the Vinegar Syndrome scan, but they did what they could do with it. I was gonna talk shit there for a minute, but I'm not gonna do it. That movie's old as fuck, and thankfully they were able to polish up what they could, fix it, make it sound good, and all that stuff. So it's a great release. Anyway, guys, the Arrow Video one that I have, the DVD right here, Christmas Evil, and I'll try to flip it over on the back. I'm hoping you guys can see that. I don't know where they're going forward or going backwards. Helps with the lettering, with the visibility and all that good stuff. But I have watched this copy multiple times. Love the hell out of it. Vinegar Syndrome one does look a little bit better. Next up, guys. Oh, I tell you what, we'll show the Vinegar Syndrome one before I go on for the last Arrow Video DVD. I'll show those in the next video. Anyway, guys, this is the Vinegar Syndrome release of Christmas Evil. This was a standalone release at first, without a slipcover. And I believe it was Black Friday 2019. They announced that they were gonna print up some slipcovers, but this one, with all the slipcovers that they add to their existing titles, you got the option to go on their site and either just buy just the slipcover to add it to the release you already have, or you could buy the release with. See if that would do it. Yeah. I'll take a little practice with this, guys. Fuck, I'm sorry about that glare. You can buy the slipcover by itself, or you can buy the whole, the whole kit. And fortunately, I already had the movie, so the only thing I had to buy was the slip. And like I said, guys, that's Vinegar Syndrome's a great company. But there's the back of it, guys. Great artwork right there. I like that art. It's great. The art on the inside looks fucking crazy. Looks a little bad if you ask me, but it is what it is. All right, guys. Last up. Let's see, well, we got through 10 titles, already close to the 30-minute mark here. I win again. But alright, guys, last up is The Deadly Spawn. I watched this twice so far. I watched it the first time when I got it in the mail, and then watched it again, it's about 5 or 6 months ago. I have a lot of fun with this film. It kind of reminds me of like a full moon movie. I get that feeling from it. It's just me. A lot of people could disagree. Hey, we all like our shit. We all get our vibes from it. It definitely did kind of have like this old, more traditional full moon feel for me, if that makes any sense. But I liked it, dug the hell out of it. Guys, this does say it's Region 0, but I'll say it 100 more times, guys. I don't really trust that shit. Get a Region Free player if you plan on grabbing some of this stuff. And like I said, it is Region 0 right there. You can see at the bottom. Hoping that camera's picking up for you guys. That was The Deadly Spawn. So, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so guys, there is the 8 Arrow Video DVDs that I have right there. Hoping that light's picking up good for you. I have a lot of fun with these. It's nice to have them in a collection. Like I said, a lot of these I own newer releases from the same company, different companies, but I buy the old stuff. So I like to have that history of Arrow Video. But guys, that'll do it for this video. If you stuck around with me, listen to me ramble for 30 minutes, going over 10 films, I thank you so much. Hope I didn't bore you guys to death. Hopefully you are still awake and I didn't just put you to fucking sleep. Guys, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Hit me up in the comment section. I'm always glad to talk with you guys. Guys, if you have any of those films, those 8 right there, or Dawn of the Dead or Penitentiary, hit me up in the comment section. Tell me what you liked about them. Is there a feature on there that that you recommend that maybe I haven't seen? If you got one of those and you just flat out fucking hate it, like this is fucking garbage, and you threw it in the fucking trash, let's talk about it. Tell me. But guys, that'll be it for this video. I'm gonna probably shoot another video right quick. We're gonna go over the Arrow Video DVD window sets that I have, and there's only 5 of those, so hopefully the fucking video won't be 2 hours long. Alright, guys, As always, I love you guys, and as always, be safe, be careful.